right, go ahead.
Good evening. A call came in at 5:30 p.m. this evening for an odor of smoke to the building behind me, 1750 University. There was heavy fire on arrival in smoke condition. Our members were on scene in under 4 minutes. We have over 50 units here and over 200 firefighters and EMTs on scene. We have 4 minor injuries, 3 to firefighters, all green tag, and 1 to a civilian, all green tag injuries. There is obviously a loss of property with the community tonight, but there is thankfully, and thanks to the hard work of our members, no loss of life this evening. So this is a large fire and a lot of work for our members, but it's what they do every day. They do a phenomenal job. We'll pass it on to our chief.
Good evening. When our first units arrived, there was a heavy smoke condition in the street. It was obvious there was a fire. The store had just closed up for the night, and the gates were down. We had to force entry into the store. We quickly, our members quickly got inside and started to fight the fire. The fire was advanced, and it was up in the space between the ceiling and the roof, and it had consumed most of that space in this over 100 feet wide building. The fire eventually, gained a lot of headway, and we were forced to evacuate the building due to the inability to extinguish the volume of fire. The main threat was that the buildings on the sides of the store, the flames were shooting so high into the air. The main threat was that the fire would extend into those buildings. But we quickly put tower ladders into operation and had hand lines in all of the exposed buildings, and we prevented that from happening. So all in all, it was a property loss, for the community, but successful operation. We kept the fire confined to just this one building, and there was a threat of it spreading.
Yeah, quick question for you, Chief. Can you talk about the combustibles inside the supermarket and how you guys were able to manage it so it didn't spread to the gas station or the tire shop at least?
Yes. Supermarket has a large stock of many different types of combustibles, potential flammables, with insecticides and things of that nature. We did a quick interior attack, but due to the volume of fire, we had to quickly exit. When we put the tower ladders up, it's called an exterior operation, and we quickly had 5 of them up, and that's why we were successful here at this fire.
You have one? You good?
Can you speak to what's left of the building? I heard the roof might be no longer, and what the building looks like from what's happening now.
Yeah, with a heavy volume of fire like this one in that cockloft space above the ceiling, the building is probably pretty much a total loss and have to be rebuilt. It's a lot of destruction.
Were any buildings evacuated?
Yes, the buildings that you see adjoining the buildings were evacuated. We had firefighters in those buildings. We stretched hose lines into those buildings just to make sure if the fire did extend, we were prepared and ready for it. But we were able to keep it within this one structure.
Back this way, Chief.
Were there any injuries? Any injuries?
Yes, four total injuries.
And so folks are going to be able to go back home tonight.
All minor in nature.
And everyone's going to be able to go home tonight, no smoke, damage, or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, probably, the super of the building will evaluate. There is no fire damage to any of the adjoining buildings. Some of the windows had broken, so they'll have to be repaired.
Is the tire shop okay? There's a tire shop.
Yes, the tire shop, the fire did not extend into the tire shop. Our defensive attack with 5 tower ladders in operation, quickly prevented that spread to any of the adjoining buildings.
Is it a peer?
Chief, you don't mind? Go ahead.
This is an electrical fire? It's looking like it.
Fire's under investigation. We're not sure of the cause right now.
Are you guys going to be out here all night?
Yes, we will have a presence here all night, just maintaining what we call a watch line.
Go ahead, last question.
Just to clarify, you said that the store was in fact closed when firefighters arrived and everything was down.
The owner of the store had just closed the building, and he notified firefighters that he saw smoke coming out of the building.
All right, thank you. One second. Chief, just introduce yourself, spell your last name for them.
John, John, Hodgens, Hodgens, Chief of Department.
And thank you. Commissioner, do the same, please.
Commissioner Kavanagh, first name Laura, Laura, last name Kavanagh.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, there you have the news conference regarding the fire commissioner, chief of operations, chief of department, chief of special operations. Everybody was here.